Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Cozy Reading Room and our August reading sprints. Look who's here today. Huey. He came to say hi. He'll probably leave in about 30 seconds because he's a cat. I see a bunch of you are already here and chatting. So lovely. I am so thrilled to see all of you. Huey, do not chew on this cord. Oh my goodness. You have a problem. Get down. Wants to chew on my computer charging cord. He already broke one this week. Let's not have him break another. Okay, let us see who is here today. Susan, I see you are here. Yes. Reading sprints, always fun. I have not done a lot of reading this week, so I definitely could use some dedicated time. Jess is here. Good morning from New Zealand. Doing some chores, caught up on your reading journal, and finished just in time for some reading. And Liz, hi, welcome. You're here for your first time. Wonderful. I'm so glad you're joining us. All right, Dina is here and reading The Crossing Places. Oh, I'm so thrilled to hear that. I see someone else, Stacy, is also starting The Crossing Places. Checked it out from the library, but needs to own a copy. Yes. I love Ruth Galloway. She holds a place very close to my heart. I'm so glad you guys are trying her, and I hope you enjoy her. Tessa is here. Oh, first time on sprints for you as well. Welcome. You're going to finish up Emma M. Lyon Volume 1. Lovely. Wonderful. I'm so excited to have my new UK editions of the Emma M. Lyon. Volume 1 and 2 are out so far. I think Volume 3 comes out in September. Let's see. Stacy is also reading Indian Summer by Marcia Willett for the sprint today. I have that on my shelf. I need to read that one. Mina is here. Hi, Mina. Listening to The Road Trip by Mary Kay Andrews while working on a quilt. That sounds lovely. Mary's just relaxing. Finished reading A Murder at the Vicarage by Agatha Christie. Your second Agatha Christie. Wonderful. Stay tuned momentarily because I have some books to talk to you about, and one of them is Agatha Christie adjacent. Hi, Kimberly. Happy Friday. Lori is here. Hi, Lori. Katie is here. Never done one of these before. Does everyone just read their own books, or is everyone reading the same thing? Nope, you just read whatever you want to read. It's kind of like, do you remember silent reading at school? We're all going to silent read together. I'm going to put on an ASMR room. So there'll be a little bit of background noise, and I will tell you when we're going to start and when we're going to stop. And then we'll do that. I think I have 3 sprints set up for today. So we will read a bit, come back, chat for a bit, read some more, chat, read some more, chat, and then we'll finish up for today. So hopefully everybody will get in at least like over an hour's worth of reading time, just dedicated to that, or to whatever it is you want to do. If you aren't here to read, you want to do crafts, you have a project you're working on, you need to do some chores around your house, whatever it is you want to do, you can use this time just as some dedicated focus time. So let's see who else is here. Carolyn is here. Welcome. So glad you're here. Yes, Huey is here. Now he is gone. He might come back. Who knows? But yes. So he's a cat. Yes. Finnegan, Callahan, and Ronan say meow. Wonderful. Love all the kitty cats. Yes. Okay. Nostalgic and Bookish just responding to Katie's question. And you are reading By the Pricking of My Thumbs. Oh, lots of Agatha Christie happening right now. Lori is drinking the new Dr. Pepper Creamy Coconut Zero Sugar. It is so yummy. Oh, that sounds good. I am drinking my afternoon cuppa right now. In fact, I'm going to take a little sip. Okay. I also have a big thing of water because I get thirsty talking during these chats. Katie is reading Thorny Hold, one of my very favorites. Michelle is here from Virginia. Let's see. Cindy is reading The Lion Women of Tehran. It is so good. Oh, I haven't heard of that one. I love the title, though. Lindy is here reading the new Karen Slaughter, The Secrets We Hide, Book 2 in her new series. Fabulous. Hi, Cookbook Nook. You're in a bit of a reading slump, so this couldn't have come at a better time. Fantastic. Hopefully this can get the mojo, the reading mojo back for you. Debbie is here. And Jacqueline is here. Hi, Jacqueline. Welcome. Liz has her cuppa ready and reading Belle Lamington. Oh, fantastic. I cannot wait to reread that one. Lori's reading Cold Sassy Tree and hoping to finish it tonight. Oh boy, I hope you're enjoying it. Let's see. Okay, so, oh my goodness, you guys are so busy in the comments. Fantastic. I'm going to take a break from comments for just a moment to share with you what I'm going to read. And I actually have a poll for you guys to pick a new book for me to start. But first up, I am currently reading Mrs. Tim Flies Home by D.E. Stevenson. This is the final book in the Mrs. Tim series. They're just like cozy and comforting, and it's been a long week over here, and this was what I needed. So I started this the other night, and I'm just enjoying my time in my final Mrs. Tim book, at least that I'm reading for the first time. And then I have two books, both of which are ARCs. So if you don't know, an ARC is an advanced reader copy. So neither of these books are yet published, but I very generously was sent copies by the publishers, and you're going to help me decide which one I should start reading right now. So both of them come out in September, and I'm very excited about both of them. So I don't know which one to choose, so I'm putting it on you guys. First step is Murder at the Grand Alpine Hotel by Lucy Foley. This is the new Miss Marple mystery, and Lucy Foley was given permission by the Agatha Christie estate to continue the Miss Marple series, and so this is her attempt at it. And it takes place in the Swiss Alps at the Grand Alpine Hotel, of course. And we have a notorious actress, a high-flying politician, a society wife, a reckless friend, and a shrewd doctor. But not everyone is here for a winter holiday. So there are some dark histories that are simmering, old grudges emerge, and someone is watching from the shadows. Oh, it's a polite, unassuming woman with an extraordinary mind called Miss Marple. And then a body is found and a blizzard cuts off their escape, and only Miss Marple can connect the clues before the killer strikes again. Because it isn't a question of who has a motive, but who's next. So that is my first option. And my second choice is Our Noble Selves by Kate Atkinson. And this is set in post-World War II London. We are following a crime correspondent turned war reporter, Harry Flynn. He comes back to Britain from Singapore in 1945. He takes a quiet office job with the Festival of Britain. They are going to be celebrating sort of the nation's creativity, grit, and ingenuity. And he joins a team as they get ready to launch this festival. Then a French woman goes missing, and Flynn becomes a central suspect in her disappearance and possible murder. He's the last person to see her alive, yet he has no memory of the evening they spent together. And so he has to, try to clear his name. And yes, it's, I think, going to be just kind of a good, solid mystery. At least that's what I'm hoping. I love Kate Atkinson's writing. So I'm going to put a poll up, and you guys can vote. Which one of those do you want me to read? And you can, to vote in the poll, you can just type, you can type the number 1 or the number 2, or you can type Murder at the Grand Alpine or Our Noble Selves into the comments. Both of those will give you a vote in the poll that should be showing right here on my screen. But yes, I'm so excited for both of them. I'm going to read both of them, but I thought I would start one of them today. So tell me which one that should be, and I'll give you a few minutes. We're going to start our first sprint at about quarter after. What time is it? So in about 5-6 minutes, we'll start. So I'll give you until then to vote in the poll, and whichever one wins, that is the one I will read for our first set of sprints. But yes, very excited about both of those. Let's see. I know I've missed some more people have been talking in the chat. Let's see. Oh, Stacy, you're talking about the Indian Summer. One of the main characters is a director in the theater, and she also refers to the Chadwick family in the Keep. Well, I definitely need to read that one then. Absolutely. Oh, Marianne's reading Looking Forward, the Chadwicks. Ah, I love them so much. Deborah says, hello from Australia. It's 9 a.m. Saturday, reading White Heart by Heather Rose. Fantastic. Stacy, you're commenting on my allusion to silent reading in school. I know I loved silent reading. That was just any extra time to read. Sounds good to me. Meg is working on finishing Doris Kearns Goodwin's memoir, Wait Until Next Year, also prepping for Emma M. Line, Volume 9 by reading a Kids Who Was book on Julius Caesar. Fabulous. Let's hope Volume 9 is coming out soon. Naomi is here. Hi, welcome, Naomi. Hi, Susan. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. And yes, I know. Isn't this a lovely way to end the week? Like, let's all read together. Let's finish out our Friday on a high note. Hi, Elizabeth. I see you. You're going to finish Our Invited Guest by Julie Summers, which is a nonfiction about requisitioned houses in World War II. Super interesting. I saw on Goodreads you were reading that. That sounds fascinating. Yeah, because that was such an interesting aspect of World War II. It always comes up in books that I read about World War II. There's always some house being requisitioned or, in movies and TV shows set during World War II. So that would be fascinating to actually read about how that happened and, how they went about doing that. So yes. Let's see. Beth is here. Wonderful. You just started suddenly at his residence. Fantastic. Let's see. Annie is here reading The House on the Hill by Irina Shapiro. Wonderful. Yes, the Lucy Foley book. I could not believe. Actually, she just reposted my story on Instagram. I got very a bit of a starstruck moment. I was like, "Oh my gosh, Lucy Foley reposted my story." So yes, still I have those fangirl moments. It just seems strange to me sometimes when an author will reach out or say something or repost something I posted. Just isn't that always such a lovely feeling? I mean, I know they're just regular people too, but in my mind, it's like they're a celebrity. So let's see. So far, the poll it's looking like Miss Marple is going to be where it's at. So if you want me to read Our Noble Selves, you better vote. Fantastic. Yes, so I am very excited for either one of these would you pick for me to read. So I think Our Noble Selves, I believe, comes out on September 15th. Yes, September 15th for this one. This one comes out on September 22nd. So if you are interested in either of these, those are the publication dates. So they are within the next month or so, they will both be out. And yeah, I can't wait to read them and tell you all about them. Hopefully they're wonderful, and then you can all read them yourselves when they come out. Let's see. Jess says she is reading The Airline Girl. I haven't heard of that one. Who's the author of that one, Jess? Is that an Australian author or New Zealand author? Let's see. Megan. Hi, Megan. Just jumped on. Oh, happy anniversary. Fantastic. You're reading Mrs. Lorimer's Quiet Summer. That's a perfect book. Love it. Love Molly Clavering, except Love Comes Home, which we read in July for the Cozy Reader Book Club. In June. June we read that. Oh gosh, the months are just blurring together. But yeah, that one was not a winner, but every other Molly Clavering I read has been. Ooh, lots of Agatha Christie. Karen is here, starting with Agatha Christie, The Seven Dials Mystery. It's drawing me in. That's a good one. Love The Seven Dials. Absolutely. Let's see. Lizzie Page, set in World War II in the UK, just got the second one on NetGalley, but have to start with number one, of course. Although, it's funny. I'm very curious. Are you all purists? Do you think all series need to be read in series order, or do you feel like it depends on the series, and some series you definitely want to read in order, and some series it doesn't matter? I kind of feel like there's both. I definitely have series like those of you reading the Ruth Galloway books, please read them in order, because even though each of the mysteries is a standalone, the personal life of Ruth and the other characters continues throughout each book and develops. So you want to go along and follow that arc of the characters. And I think lots of ongoing mystery series are like that. But I think there are some series that you can just read in any order. I mean, speaking of Agatha Christie, I think Poirot and Miss Marple, read them in whatever ones you feel like picking up, because it doesn't really matter. She didn't write them in a way that it's necessary to read them in a particular order. So let's see. Okay. Jess says yes, in order, even the tiniest of spoiler I hate. And it depends on the spoiler. I mean, I'm trying to think, but like I said, for Poirot and Miss Marple, I mean, don't read the final Poirot curtain. Don't read that one. Wait until you've read every other Poirot. I still haven't read that one yet. But other than that, I can't think of any that there's any real spoilers for other books. But I prefer to read most series in order, but I think there are some that you can just read whichever. And I certainly have done that, especially back when it wasn't as easy to find out series order of books, because I don't know why publishers won't list them inside the book in series order, but they don't all the time. Oftentimes it's just willy-nilly. So let's see. I'm getting lots of read series in order. Cindy says depends on the series. I'd recommend, yes, Louise Penny, definitely read those in order for sure. Prefer to read in order, but if reviews say they can be read alone, I might deviate. And then let's see. Jacqueline says she prefers to read it in order to keep character development straight in your mind. Yes. Stacy has been purchasing the Miss Marple series from Book Outlet, have a couple more to buy, planned on reading them in order. Definitely going to read the Ruth Galloway series in order. So yes, I mean, absolutely read them in publication order, because I think you'll also see some development of the author's writing as well, because the more familiar they get with their series and their characters, that changes how you write, I think, for most writers. So that's always interesting. But for some series, I think you can just kind of read them in any order. Like I've read a number of Georgette Hayer's mysteries, and she has Hannah Side and Hemingway are her recurring detectives, and I've read those all willy-nilly. I don't even know what order they go in, but it hasn't really bothered me because there isn't a lot of character development of the detectives. It's really just about them solving the mysteries, and each mystery is a standalone. So in that case, I feel like you can read them in whatever order you find them. So again, just kind of depends. But yes, my preference is, especially modern mysteries, I think they should be read in order. Like I love Louise Penny. I love Deborah Crombie, Sue Grafton, and like all of those. I think those series should be read in order for sure. So, again, it just depends. All right, we are past the time I said we were going to start these sprints, so let us do some reading. And it looks like I'm going to be starting Murder at the Grand Alpine Hotel first. So that's what I'm going to read. So let me close the poll. Thank you to everybody for voting. And yes, so we'll see what I think of this. So we are going to read from now until, what did I say? 40 after the hour. So we're going to read until 40 after. All right. So I will set up our ASMR room. Feel free to read, craft, do whatever it is you want to do during this time. And then we'll come back at 40 after and have a little, 10-minute chit chat or so, and then we'll do some more reading. So I will see you guys back here in just a little bit. Oops. Okay, everyone, we will come back and chat for a few minutes and then do some more reading. Hope everybody got a chance to read a little something. So I read the first 20 pages of Murder at the Grand Alpine Hotel. And Miss Marple is just making her way to the hotel. They've just arrived. She is actually traveling with Mrs. Bantry, which if you have read Body in the Library, she is from that book. So that's kind of fun as well to have an additional character. I don't know if there's going to be any more that are going to show up from any other Miss Marple stories, but yeah, so far so good. So kind of just getting introduced, and the first little like prologue sort of sets the scene for the murder, and then you go backwards 2 days, and so then now we're going forward in time again to the murder, and we're just kind of meeting the characters, and looks like we're going back and forth between a few different narrators. So each kind of chapter is narrated by somebody, a different character. So I'm enjoying it so far. So thank you all for picking for me. All right, let us see who's here. Hi, K Graves 9776. First timer, welcome. So glad you are here. You're reading The Little Library by Poppy Anderson. Fabulous. Let's see. Kirli Ann is here. That's okay. No problem. Join whenever you're able. Stay as long as you can. Reading The Untethered Sky by Fonda Lee. Oh, I haven't heard of that one. I like that title, though. Megan is beginning the audio of Cold Sassy Tree while folding laundry. Fantastic. Oh, my Kathy is reading The Royal Nanny by Karen Harper on page 133. Very much enjoying it. Fantastic. Michelle, hi Michelle, is reading The Summer of Yes by Courtney Walsh. Wonderful. Cindy, you were asking, how many books do I read in a year? So my number of books that I read has gone up and up and up. Especially, I'd say, over the past probably since like the pandemic, my reading, I used to read probably around, on a good year, maybe 60 to 80 books, when I worked full time and, had other things going on. And then when my son was little, I read a lot less. I think the year after he was born, I read like 18 books or something like that, which I know probably sounds a lot for a first time mom, but like I felt like a lot. And I think, but last year, I think I read 184 books, maybe. Probably on track to read about the same. I have read, I think, as of right now, 102 or 103 books so far this year. So please don't judge your reading on my reading. Like, I really make a concerted effort to, spend a lot of my free time reading. And obviously now that I have my channel, I read like it's my job. So, because it kind of is. So that helps as well. But, Huey is scratching at the door. He wants to come in. But, whether you read one book a year or one book a month or, 200 books a year, reading is all relative and it should be what you want it to be. And, I never want it to feel like it's a competition for anyone. I don't think it should be. So yes, but since you asked, that's about how many books I read in a month. So, and I've been averaging, I'd say about 120 to 90 or so over the past 5 years. So it just depends on the year and what I have going on. But let's see what everyone else is reading. Let's see, Crystal says, just finished Mrs. Polifax, number 4. Yes, again, a good one to read in order. Absolutely, I agree with that one. Kimberly's reading One More River to Cross by Jane Kirkpatrick. Fantastic. Jacqueline is reading an old book by Howard Spring, A Sunset Touch, set in Cornwall post-World War II. Oh, that sounds fantastic. Is it good? Are you enjoying it? Do you recommend it? So yes, I know it seems like a lot of books. I realize that. But you know, like I said, I read like it's my job. Suzanne, welcome. I'm so glad that you're here. So many first timers joining us for sprints today. I am so thrilled. You're reading Mrs. Tim of the Regiment. Fantastic. You're reading the first, and I'm actually in the middle of reading the last Mrs. Tim. I just pulled my bookmark out, so whoops. Okay. Love Mrs. Tim. I hope you're enjoying it. Let's see. Hi, Nikki. Yay, you're here. Nikki has been in the process of moving for, I don't know, Nikki, has it been like a month or something? Oh, quite a while. And she's reading our buddy read. Nikki is part of my Book Jenny's Patreon group, and I did a little drawing for one of them to pick 3 books from my summer book stack for me to read and review for all of them. And then the winner also got to pick a book for us to buddy read. So we are buddy reading A Shower of Summer Days by May Sarton. And I paused my reading for a little bit, Nikki, since I knew you had to catch up a bit. So, but I'm probably going to kick back into reading it this weekend. So hello, creative lady. Joined from dinner at the restaurant. Welcome. I hope you're having a delicious dinner. Annie got to 56% in House on the Hill. Fantastic. Carolyn is reading Confusion by Elizabeth Jane Howard, book 3 of the Cazalet Chronicles. Another fantastic family saga. Did you know that one of Elizabeth Jane Howard's, I think it's a relative of hers, is writing a new Cazalet book. It's coming out very soon, and I'm going to get my hot little hands on it because I love the Cazalets. Can't wait to read the new book. And I forget which publisher it is, has just republished some new editions of the Cazalet Chronicles. I know you can get them on Blackwell's. I'm not sure if you can get them other places as well, but the new editions are really fun looking. Jacqueline, you're enjoying it. Follows Roger Manhuniat, a lonely London bank clerk during World War II, who inherits money from an American distant cousin and moves to his ancestral home in Cornwall. Oh, well, that sounds delightful. I'm going to need to add that one to my TBR. Mina is listening to The Road Trip. There's been a lot of hype about it, but it's just okay so far. I've read some Mary Kay Andrews. I think Sunset Beach was my favorite of hers that I've read. And the others were fine. Like, they were just decent beach reads, but, you know, nothing spectacular that I really remember about them. But I really did like, I think it's Sunset Beach. I think that was the first one of hers I read. And that came out, oh gosh, maybe 7 or 8 years ago, I want to say. Tessa adores Ms. Lyon. She is so spunky. Can't wait to get into the other volumes. Yes, she really is. Spunky is a great word for Emma M. Lyon. She is definitely got some spunk to her. See, Crochet Mima says she reads about 50 books a year. I don't pressure myself with goals. I just read what I want. As long as I'm enjoying it, numbers don't matter. 100%. Yes, this is how your reading life should be. It should be what you want it to be. And again, it's not a competition. So I know sometimes the social media book world can make it feel that way. Even me saying how many books I read a year, I know some people suddenly will feel like, oh my gosh, I'm not reading nearly enough. Nope. Don't do that. Everybody should just read what works for them. So sometimes I say to myself, I should slow down. I shouldn't read so much. And then I try to do that. And then I just can't stop myself. I end up just reading at the pace that I have grown accustomed to reading at. So, you know, you should read at the pace that works best for you. Everyone's reading life is their own. Jess said, no reading because made lunch, and then hubby came home from catching up with a friend and wanted to talk. Okay, well, that's all great. You can read during the next session, which we're going to start here in just like 1 minute. So Oh, thanks, Jacqueline. Yes, I think Picador is the publisher for the Cazalet Chronicles, and they have these new editions out that are just really fun looking. I like the covers on them. Liz is so excited she found a first edition hardcover of Winter Solstice by Rosamund Pilcher at a library book sale this morning for 25 cents. Oh my goodness. That's an amazing find. Love library book sales for little hidden gems like that. That is amazing. Yes, like Tessa said, what a treat. Kelly is reading The Secret Society of Librarians by Kate Thompson. So far, so good. Fantastic. Okay, so we're going to do our next reading sprints, and we are going to read this time until 15 after the hour. So quarter after the hour. Let me put up our new banner. I don't know how sometimes the banners are up there, sometimes they're at the bottom. I don't know, you guys. I'm sure there's a way I can change things, but we get what we get. This is how technology works for me sometimes. So let's just be happy I'm here and I made the video and the audio work, because sometimes I've had trouble with that. Okay, so let's do some more reading and we'll come back at quarter after and see where we're at. I am going to, well, actually first I got to go run and feed my cats. So I will be gone for a brief few minutes. But then I'm going to continue on with some more Miss Marple. So enjoy your reading. And oh, Elizabeth just looked up the Cazalet covers. I will try to find them online during this next sprint, and then I will put them on screen when we come back so everyone can see them, because they're really fun. So, all right, happy reading, everybody. everyone. We will come back from our reading time. Have a little chit chat. How did everybody do? What did you read during this last sprint? I read, let's see, where am I now? I read about 11 more pages in this. Still enjoying it, getting to meet a few more characters now. It definitely has, you can tell it's written in a more modern writing style than Agatha Christie would have written in, but I'm still enjoying it. So haven't had a ton of Miss Marple yet, but I'm sure there will be more to come. So enjoying that one so far. I want to really quickly show you guys the cover of those Cazalet Chronicles covers. I just lost the word. Book covers. So hold on. Let me pull those up. So this is the one. So this is the first book in the series, The Light Years, and then all of the covers have this sort of drawing, similar style drawing on it. And then I wanted to show you the new book that's coming out. Oops, what did I just do? Share my screen. This is the new book that's coming out, The Golden Years. This is by Louisa Young. And let me see. Does it say in here? I think. Yes, it was written by her niece. So Louisa Young is Elizabeth Jane Howard's niece. And whoops. This one is coming out in just a week or so. So 3rd of September is when The Golden Hours comes out. Very excited for another Cazalet Chronicle. And let me see, what does it say about this? It's set in December 1962, and they're gathering to celebrate Christmas. Let's see. The family's beloved home place has been sold. Polly and Gerald offer up their home, Fakenham, I don't know, in Norfolk. Their hall in Norfolk. So it sounds like everybody is going to be there. And yes, so we're going to just follow along with the new generation growing up and see where all the Cazalets are at this point in their lives. So very excited. Can't wait for that. Yes. Yay. So, okay. Let me get back to see what you guys have been up to. Let's see. Robin just popped in to say hi. First day of vacation, spending the night in Amarillo, Texas, on the way to Durango, Colorado, reading The Dark Angel by Ellie Griffiths. Lots of Ellie Griffiths reading happening right now. Oh, Emma is here. Hi, Emma. Let's see. What are you reading? The Color of Revenge by Cornelia Funk. Fantastic. Love the Inkheart series, and that's the last book. What is also amazing is her daughter translated the story into English. Oh, that's so wonderful. Did her daughter translate all of the series or just this last one? Oh, the last book, you mean. Okay, I just saw your next comment. Let's see. Sing for God read a bit of Lark Rise to Candleford out on her porch as the sun is setting and found another lovely quote for your commonplace book. Lovely. Wonderful. Katie said, since we've started, I've read 3 chapters of Thornyhold. Loving it. Fantastic. Love a Mary Stewart. That's a great one. Let's see. Stacy said she forgot to keep track of where she started from. I was out checking on Mama Cat and her kittens in the backyard. Oh, kittens. Love kittens. How many kittens are there, Stacy? All right. Let's see. And then Deborah said she finished reading A Little Bushmaid, an Aussie middle grade classic. Oh, I haven't heard of that one. I'm going to have to look that one up. Thanks, Deborah. Stacy says she has 4 cats of her own inside. This mama knew whose house to go to. Yes, she did. She did indeed know which house to go to. Yes, I'm so excited about the golden hours. And now I can't remember if I've already pre-ordered it or not. So I'm going to have to go through all of my email receipts and see, or look at my Blackwell's orders and see if I pre-ordered it or not. I can't remember. I have pre-ordered a number of books in the past few months, and it's gone out of my head which ones I've ordered and which ones I haven't. So, ooh, 5 kittens. At first, I only saw 3. Then, surprise! That's a lot of kittens. Oh boy. At least they're outside. I mean, you know, that's less work than having them inside your house, right? Goodness. Oh, you ordered the book, the Beatrix Potter, The Cottage Tales. I was like, what is that, by Susan Wittig Albert? Fantastic. Yay. Yes, I need to read the 3rd book in the series. I'm enjoying that so very much. But yeah, enjoy. Those are so lovely and cozy and just fun. Let's see. Crystal is starting The Forbidden Map by J.C. Damien, your son's 2nd novel. Wow, fantastic. You have a son who's an author. That's wonderful. Oh, goodness. Excuse me. Need a little water here. Okay. Now I'm trying to decide for our last sprint if I should still continue reading this. I don't know. I might switch and read a few pages in Mrs. Tim because I just want to make more progress in it. And I love Mrs. Tim. So I might do that for our final sprint. Let me see, what time is it? A few more minutes, and then we will start our 3rd and final reading sprint for today. Stacey said, oh, you have a little house for the kittens and a roof feeding station that a friend of yours made. Oh, so lovely. And are you the only one who tends to forget what books I have and ends up with 2 copies of the same book? Yeah, did anybody see my newsletter last week where I gave away a copy of a 2nd book I ordered because I didn't realize I'd already ordered it in like my previous order from Blackwell's and then ordered it again because that's how you know you have too many books. Yes, that happens to me. Although I have to say it happens to me less now that I have started using the Book Buddy app, because I use Book Buddy specifically to track all of the books I own. Like that's really what the app is set up for. And I mean, you could track other things in there as well if you wanted to, but it's just super. Let me see if I can show you guys what the app. So let me see here. Okay. So this is the little app, this blue with the white book on it. That's what the app icon looks like. And then you go in, you can share, you can like track if you loan out your books. You can again track what you're currently reading. You can I have so many tags that I've created for all different kinds of genres and categories of books and things. So that's fun. So then if I'm like, I have some like seasonal categories. So if I'm looking for a summary read, then I can go in and see what books I have on my shelf. One of the things I love about it is you can put in the physical location of the book in your house. So that is really helpful. But this is great to, like, if I'm out and about, to look up and see if I have a book currently, because sometimes I'll think, do I have this? Or is this the next book in the series I need to, like, do I own this book if it's a series or just anything really? So Book Buddy is incredibly helpful for that. So I do use Goodreads to track like what I'm currently reading and stuff. I don't really use Book Buddy, for that very much, but it is great because tracking my books I owned on Goodreads, just, I don't know, it got away from me. So when I discovered the Book Buddy app, and I love that I can put in there if I loan somebody a book, I can say who I loaned it to, what date I loaned it on, and then when I got it back. So that's also really helpful, especially because I loaned my mom a lot of books and then I'll forget, like, where is this book? Why can't I find it? And I'm like, oh, because I loaned it to my mom. That's where it is. So anyway, enough. But that's the Book Buddy app if anyone's interested and wants an app to help you track the books that you own. So it's really good for that. Hi, Lisa. Just able to join now, just in time for the final sprint. Yes, we are going to start here in just a few seconds. So let's see. Oh, talking about pre-ordering books, Jacqueline received the Reese Bowen's new one, The Castle in the Glen. Oh, I do want to read that one, though I didn't pre-order it. But yes, I do want to read that. That one sounds really good. So yeah, check out the Book Buddy app and you can download it, see if you like it. You can scan the barcodes on the backs of your book. So that makes it easy to like enter them in. So you don't have to like physically type in every title. I mean, sometimes if it's a book that's older or it doesn't have a barcode on it, then you have to do those, or you can search it. We'll do a Google search also for books, so you can look them up that way. And you can take photos of the exact cover of the book you have. So if the cover they're showing in there doesn't match the one you have, you can do that anyway. You can do lots and lots of things in there. It's fun. Let's see. Hello. Let's see. EE. I'm just going to say EE. You found your channel when you hooked you on the M Lion books. 25 books is a relationship. Yes, that's how many are going to 24, 25 in the series she's going to write. That is a relationship. Yes. So hopefully we're all still alive by the time she finishes, because how disappointing would that be? Yeah. When is book 9 coming out? Nobody knows. She's still working on it. So I don't know. She had said later this year, but I don't know if it's going to happen. I don't know. Elizabeth, you're usually in the know about Beth Brower stuff. Are you still here? Do you have any inside info for us? I haven't seen anything. Yeah. Better way to track the books you read. It's always it's a thing. I hear you on that. Okay. Yes, there's going to be 24 or 25 books. There's 4 books for each year. It's going to follow like 8 years of her life or something like that. So yeah, I think it's 24 or 25 books. Okay. We got to get going with our last sprint session. So we have enough time to read. We are going to read this time until 50 after the hour. So 50 or 10 till the hour. We will read until, and then we'll come back and we will wrap things up for this reading sprint session. So glad you guys all made it. But yes, I don't know what I was going to say. Totally lost it. So do some reading, enjoy, and I will see you back here in a little while at 50 after the hour. Okay, everyone, we will come back after our final sprint of the day. Hope everyone got some more good reading time in. I read about 15 more pages in Mrs. Tim Flies Home. So lovely. There's a whole section where she's looking for a book to read, and she's going through the books in this house that she's renting, and that was lovely. She chooses Dr. Thorne by Anthony Trollope to read. It was just lovely. And I see that there's been lots of chatting in the comments, so I need to go back here and see what everyone... Oh, it looks like we are talking about Emma M. Lyon. Let's see. Oh, Beth is making her way through them for the second time. Yes, they're so good. I've already read them twice, and I'm planning to reread them before volume 9 comes out, or at least maybe the last few, like maybe 6, 7, and 8, and listen to the audiobooks. So, yeah. Yes, you definitely pick up on things as you reread them that you didn't see the first time around. That definitely was the same case for me, Beth. That's okay. There's always time to get to Emma. I just found they were so bingeable. I just could not put them down. Let's see. Everybody's talking about Emma M. Lyon. Yes, the map of St. Crispian's in the new UK editions is so amazing. If you didn't see my book haul video, I shared a glimpse at the map, so you can see that if you want. Also, a viewer just showed me, hold on one second, I'm going to show you something else that I hadn't noticed either, that's on the back cover of the UK version. I'll be back in half a second. Okay, so it has the books in Emma's library, like a visual picture of the books. So I think as the books go on, this is going to be like her bookshelf, and it's just going to add all the different books. So in this one, we have the William Shakespeare, the Holy Bible, and what is the other one that she's got in this? Because it lists her library in the back of the book, and then Shakespeare's comedies. So always in all the books, you have the list of what books are in her personal library. But I love that they did that visually on the back. That is so fantastic. But yes, if you missed the St. Crispian's map, there it is. So these are the first 2 books in the UK edition. So these are the UK paperbacks. And they're doing all the volumes, but they're releasing the next ones, I think, over the next few months. So I'm pretty sure volume 3, I've pre-ordered all the ones that were available. I think up through volume 5 is available right now. But yes, very excited for all of those. So super fun. Let's see. Okay. Lots and lots of chatting about Emma M. Lyon. Okay. See, Mina read 17% into the road trip and finished cutting fabric for a quilt. Fantastic. Katie, I'm so glad that you came and that you enjoyed it. We will do it again next month. I need to look at my calendar and see what date I have for next month's. Let's see. Yes, I'm loving Mrs. Tim Flies Home. I mean, the whole series is fantastic. And yeah, I just love Mrs. Tim. She's so wonderful. I think from everything I've read, the Mrs. Tim series are the most sort of autobiographical of D.E. Stevenson. So I think she and Mrs. Tim were maybe kind of similar. And I just love that about them. So that's always fun. Odina's really enjoying the crossing places. I'm so glad. Yes, Ruth. I was just shelving the 2 new the final 2 Ruth Galloway books that I just got from Book Outlet, and I was thinking, oh, I need to pick these up and read them, but I'm going to read a few other things first before I do that. So I'm trying to decide, maybe I might save them and read them in October, which is my birthday month. That kind of might be fun to finish Ruth my birthday month, so we'll see. Yes, the UK editions are so lovely. I am so excited. Oh no, Lori's air conditioning broke. Oh goodness. Yeah, that is no good. Yes. My best friend, her air conditioning was out all last week and she's in Southern California and it is hot, hot, hot down there and they were dying. So I feel for you. Our AC went out one summer for like 3 or 4 days and oh my gosh, it was the worst. I hope it can be fixed quickly. Oh, hey, your husband figured out what part broke and installed it already. Fantastic. Love it. Yay. Let's see. Katie's asking, where's the best place to buy the Emma M. Lyon books? I mean, you can get them at pretty much any online bookstore. If you want the UK editions and you are in the US, then order them from Blackwell's. So Blackwell's Books ships free to the United States. So there's no shipping, there's no tariffs, there's no nothing. So go to Blackwell's Books, order them there. That's the best place to get the UK editions. If you want the US paperbacks, you can get them pretty much anywhere. I'm sure your local independent bookstore could order them for you if they don't carry them in stock. So you can buy those wherever you like. But if you want those UK editions with the map, then get them from Blackwell's. Cindy's asking, sometime can we talk about all the ways to get audiobooks? My library is nearly impossible to get the books I want in a timely manner, but I'm parsimonious. Yes, audiobooks can be a challenge. So my library has both Libby and Hoopla for audiobooks, and I think there might be another app that some other libraries use. So I always check both places, and I can't find an audiobook in one or the other. And then I have an Audible subscription, and I also have a Libro FM subscription. So those are those are both paid services. So, but yes, I'm trying to think anywhere else that anybody can think of to get audiobooks that you have preferences for. Please put that in the chat. Stacey got a chapter and a half completed in Indian Summer. Fantastic. Linda enjoying Miss Bunkle Married. One of my favorite books. I love Miss Bunkle Married. Love, love, love it. So fun and domestic. And yeah, I love all the details of them settling into their home and all of that. So fun. Oh, Lindy, wow, 75 pages of your book. Fantastic. Yes, wonderful. See you next time. Thank you for coming. Stacy says, I love Ruth Galloway. Yes, I can relate to her. Yes. I can relate to Ruth as well. In some ways, not in others, but yes, for sure. Why is the first Mrs. Tim so hard and expensive to find? You can get it on Blackwell's. You can. I forget. It's published. Is it Virago? And I'm forgetting who publishes the first Mrs. Tim of the Regiment. You can find it. And Blackwell's has it. I believe it's Blackwell's has it at a reasonable price. You can also get the audiobook. That's how I did it. I bought the audiobook from Audible, used one of my credits for it. I recommend the audiobook. The narrator is very good. So either of those ways, but I think it has to do with publishing rights, who has the publishing rights to it. But so Dean Street Press, I don't believe can get access to that because it's still, the publishing rights are being held by another publisher. So that is why it's a little more challenging to find, but I know you can get it. So, Michelle is saying her library has Libby and Cloud Library. So maybe that's another place to look for audiobooks as well. Oh, Beth, I'm so glad you made it. And then Chirp Audio. Is Chirp the one? Did Chirp used to be scribed, whatever that one, where you could get, I think you get ebooks, and did Chirp used to be something else, or am I thinking of another one? Oh my gosh, there's so many places online to get books. Hoopla and Libby. So it just depends on what it is. And again, it depends what you're looking for and your library's catalog. So they have to pay for access to those audiobooks for their library patrons. So, and you can always request stuff from your library as well. So if they don't have something that you want, put in a request. You never know. They might get it for you. So, okay, so chirp and scribd are different. Okay, thank you. I always get confused because I feel like scribd used to be something else, or there's one website where you can get, I think, ebooks and audiobooks, and it used to have one name and now it has another, and I'm forgetting what it is. Apologies. Oh, Scribd is now Everand. Thank you. Yes, Beth, that's what I was thinking of. Scribd is Everand. Okay. I knew it had changed its name. Scribd or scribed? Is it scribed or scribed? Does anyone know? I don't know. Probably scribed, right? That makes more sense, but looks like scribd to me. I digress. Okay, so what time is it? Oh, it's just 6:01, so that's kind of perfect timing. Thank you all so much for coming and reading with me and chatting about books. This is always so much fun. Let me see. Let me grab my calendar real fast because I believe I have next month's sprints already planned out. Okay, so next month, as of right now, unless my schedule changes, I'm planning on doing sprints on Sunday, September 27th. Sunday, September 27th. So mark your calendar. It'll probably, I don't know yet if it'll be late morning Pacific time or early afternoon Pacific time. So probably either 11 a.m. or 1 p.m. my time, somewhere around there. Once I make that final decision, that will get posted on my channel. But just if you want to mark your calendars, September 27th will be our next reading sprints. But thank you all so much for coming and spending your Friday afternoon, evening, or early Saturday morning if you are in the Southern Hemisphere on the other side of the world. It's amazing that we can all be here together and read. So have a wonderful weekend, everybody. I wish you good books and warm cuppas and air conditioning working if you need it wherever you are. So have a lovely weekend, and I will see you guys all real soon. Bye.